Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sasha. Today we're going to be doing an intermediate mat Pilates class with optional dumbbells. You could have either one dumbbell or maybe a pair of dumbbells, and also optional ankle weights if you guys would like. So we're going to be starting in a child's pose. You guys can meet me forehead and forearms down. Let's bring the forehead down either on top of the hands, maybe extending the arms out, whatever feels more comfortable to you. We take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Make sure to try to connect to your breath here. Super deep inhale. And we exhale. Let's go for one more breath. Inhale through the nose, feeling that stretch on the low back and the hips. We're gonna place a weight on the right side. So next to your right hand, this is optional of course. You can either work with that weight or just lifting the hand without a weight. So we're gonna start with a little leg extension on the left leg, reaching that leg to the back of the room. Pull your knee in, inhale. Exhale, lengthen that leg behind you. Inhale. We exhale. So rather than thinking about lifting that leg higher, we're thinking about lengthening that leg to the back of the room. We have 5. Little inhale, exhale, 4. We keep that core nice and strong. 3 more. Trying to not to put too much weight in those wrists. 2. And last one, hold that leg nice and high. We're gonna grab our weight optional in that right hand. We extend the weight out, lowering the hand and the toes. We lift. Taking your bird dog, let's squeeze through that core. Try not to let the body wobble. We go for 4. Inhale, tap, exhale, rise. 3. We have 2. On 1, let's hold all the way at the top. Just hold. We're gonna flex our foot. We're gonna start to hamstring curl as we reach that right arm back for a tricep extension. Then we lengthen the arm and leg. Without the weight, it's the same move. We hamstring curl, extend that arm, lengthen it out. Little flex in the foot as you hamstring curl that leg, heel to bum, and lengthen that leg behind you. We have 5. Little inhale, exhale, we have 4. Make sure you're still breathing, you're still squeezing that core. 3 more. We only have 2. Last one, let's pulse only that tricep. We pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2. And on 1, we lengthen arm and leg for 5, 4, squeeze that core. 3, only 2, and 1. Hands come down. Let's take a child's pose. Forehead comes down, maybe rocking those hips from side to side. A little inhale through the nose, and exhale. Good job, guys. Let's rise up. We have to do that other side. So pull yourself back up, knees tuck in slightly under the hips. Grab your weight, place it on the left side this time. Wrists are under shoulders. We start to engage that core right away. This time it's that right leg lengthening behind you. Bend that knee in, inhale, and we exhale. We have 6 more. Lengthen that leg nice and long behind you. We have 5. Little inhale, exhale, we have 4. Good job, guys. 3 more. Keeping your gaze at the top of your mat. We just have 2. And next time that leg comes long, we hold, squeezing through the core. Let's grab that weight, or maybe just your hand, lifting them up. And we lower. Lift. We lower. We have 4. Little inhale, exhale, we have 3. We got this, guys, for 2. On 1, let's hold at the top. We flex that foot. Little hamstring curl as we sweep the left arm back, tricep extension. Straighten that arm and leg. Flex that foot, hamstring curl, tricep extension. We just have 4. We got this, guys. 3 more. Lengthen that arm and leg. Squeeze that tricep. We have 3. We got this, guys. We only have 2. Keep squeezing that core. Next time that arm comes behind you, let's flutter that arm for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold our bird dog. We hold. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job, guys. Let's take our child's pose. Forehead comes down. We take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. And we exhale. Slowly start to rise all the way back up. We're going to be coming into a seated position. Let's take our weights. Optional again. We're going to be coming onto our right forearm. So from the right forearm, I want that forearm right underneath the shoulder. We keep that shoulder engaged. We keep our right obliques nice and strong. So the entire trunk of your body, your belly, your bum, your obliques are super tight, but we especially squeeze those right obliques. So let's try to get that body in a nice straight line as much as you can. Let's keep that right knee bent, left leg nice and long, straight out on the side. Optional weight here, maybe you grab both of your weights, maybe you grab one, or maybe no weights, up to you. I'm gonna demonstrate without the weights for now. So we're gonna be starting with a tiny little curl under the body. I want you to take your left hand, we twist it under the body as we lift the hips. Your hips come down, arm comes to sky. We curl as we lift the hip, lifting that arm back to sky. We have 5. Bring the hip down, lift the arm. We have 4. Bring it up. Only 3. Lift that arm nice and high. We just have 2. Bring it up. We're gonna start to add a leg extension. So I want that leg coming up. Next time you lift that arm, you keep those little curls going. Lift that arm and leg. Little curl under the body. We have 3 more. Add that curl. We have 2 more. Last one here. Let's meet in that curl. This time we keep the hip high. We lift that arm to sky. Curl under the body. If you have that weight, it's the same thing. Curling that weight under the body, lifting it high. We keep going for 3. Little inhale, exhale for 2. On 1, we start to add that leg. Lifting that leg nice and high. We just have 4 more. Bring it up. Inhale, exhale for 3. Good job, guys, for 2. On your next one, we hold leg and arm up. We hold for 8. For 7, lift the hips and leg a little higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job, guys. Let's shake off those shoulders, maybe dropping that neck from side to side. If you use some weights, let's place them on the other side now. We're gonna be meeting on that left forearm right under the shoulder. Let's try to get that body in a nice long line. Bottom leg bent, top leg straight. We squeeze those left obliques this time. We're gonna start with that little curl under the body. As we lift the hip, look down to your forearm, and then we drop the hip, raise that hand to sky. Maybe you grab a weight if you'd like. Curl under the body. Weight to sky, hip to floor. Add that curl as you lift your hip. We have 5 more. Little curl. Pressing that weight back to sky. We have 4. Squeezing the core at the top. Only 3 more. Bring it up. We have 2. Let's start to add a leg extension. That leg starts to lift up with that arm. We're going for 4 more. Nice long leg. We have 3. Bring it nice and high. We have 2. Good job, guys. Last one. Bring that leg up. We go back to that curl. This time the hip stays high, so curl. And we rise up. Little curl. Bring it up. We have 3. We're gonna add that leg in 2. Next time your arm comes high, we lift that leg. Good job, guys. We have 4. Lifting high. Only 3. Left obliques are nice and engaged. 2. Next time you lift that leg and arm, we hold. Hold for 5. Hold for 4. Only 3, a little higher, 2, and 1. Release. Good job, guys. Okay, let's take a little second to stretch out those shoulders, stretch out the neck, maybe a couple of rolls forward and back, maybe dropping that neck from side to side. Good job, guys. Let's grab our weights. Once again, this can be done without weights. So let's come onto the bum. We're gonna roll all the way down. So you guys will meet me head to the ground. Either you have those weights right above the shoulders. Once again, this entire class can be done without the weights. So either your hands are straight ahead like this, or maybe you have those weights in the hands. Let's take a really nice inhale through the nose. On your exhale, I want you to think about squeezing your core. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. We inhale. Exhale, think about squeezing through that core. It's like you're blowing out of a straw. So one more inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Next time we exhale, we're gonna add an ab curl. We inhale through the nose. And then we exhale, reaching those hands or weights forward. I want a little tuck in the chin, shoulder blades peeling off the mat. We roll down. Inhale and exhale. Good job, guys. We have 6 more. Reaching those fingertips forward or reaching those weights forward. We have 2. 1 more. Exhale. Next time you come up, I want little pulses. We pulse up and down for 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we hold. Let's tabletop our legs. So tabletop, we're gluing those knees and toes together. I want the knees ideally right above the hips. We're gonna release the head. Let's take an inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna add that ab curl back in. Exhale. The only difference here is that now we're in that tabletop position. Inhale. We exhale. Take it nice and slow, connecting to the breath. We have 6. Little inhale, exhale. We have 5. We got this, guys. 4. Reaching those arms forward. Only 3 more. We have 2. Let's add back in those pulses, little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We hold in 2 and just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release everything. Dropping your weights to the side. We're gonna roll ourselves up right away. We're gonna be meeting in a little forearm plank. So from the forearms, this is how we finish the class. So from the forearms, let's curl our toes. I want a nice long plank. Nice long line in the body, hips are low, we inhale. On your exhale, let's pike the hips up, looking to toes, maybe walking those toes in a little bit more if you need. And then we lower down to that plank. Inhale. Exhale to pike. Tailbone to sky, kind of like a down dog, but we're on the forearms. We go for 4. Inhale, exhale, 3. We only have 2. Next time you come up and we come down to that plank, we hold. Let's hold for 10. Hold for 9. Hold for 8. 7. Hold for 6. Last push, 5. 4. Only 3. 2. And 1. Knees come down. Let's take a child's pose. Forehead comes down to the floor. Inhale. We let a nice exhale out. Let's start to walk our hands over to the left side of the mat. Feeling a little stretch on the right side of your body. We inhale. Exhale. Walking hands back to center. Let's walk those hands over to the right side. This time feeling that stretch on the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Let's walk hands back to center. We're gonna slowly peel the body up, meeting in a tabletop position. So wrists under shoulders, knees under the hips. We take 2 cat and cows, looking to pelvis. Let's arch the spine, look up, inhale. And we exhale to curve the spine all the way back down. Just take 1 more. Inhale. And we exhale. Good job, guys. Let's neutral our spine. We're gonna walk the hands slightly forward, taking that nice cobra, rolling the shoulders back, pressing through the hands, arching the spine. We inhale. Let's curl the toes. Exhale to down dog, holding your down dog. Inhale. Maybe pedaling out those legs for a sec. And one last little hold here. Inhale. On your exhale, let's lower the knees down. Take a child's pose. Forehead down. Inhale. And we exhale. Good job, guys. Let's slowly rise up. We're going to take a seated position. We're going to end the class with our 3 last breaths. Let's take a really nice inhale, reaching those hands to sky. And exhale. Let's take 2 more breaths, maybe closing the eyes. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath all together, guys. Inhale, feeling the belly all the way. Inhale. Reach those hands nice and high. And we exhale. Good job, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, and thank you so much for joining me for today's class.